Well, the city of Seattle known for coffee, grunge music, and, of course, rain. And we're definitely going to get a heavy dose of the last of those three here tonight as you look inside a wet and wild Lumen Field.
Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from Seattle.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
That's complete left side to Gray.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Here's Lance. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Lance now on 3rd and goal.
Throw left side complete. That's Gray. Touchdown.
Danny Gray
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the 49ers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Throw out wide to Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow repeated the last play, finding Walker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Open man. That's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Called that a very strong gain of 24. The first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Slot man moves right. To try again after the sack. Burrow. And this is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
2nd and 9. Now Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. On play action, Lance. He's got a man, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Throwing now is Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And the big difference in the ball game, they're able to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away and give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And this is caught. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. David Njoku, 37 yards. And the Niners have taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Gold now out to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Deep ball for Goodwin. And incomplete on the deep ball. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and a finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, with something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
11 Palmer. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate.
To the air again, Burrow. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
11 MT Tate. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go, here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Goodwin able to haul it in.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Burrow on 1st down. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11.
Another try after the first down sack. Burrow under pressure. They got him again. Eric Armstead. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
11 empty, 11 empty. 12, 12, 12, 11.
Lockett the man in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
12, 12, 12. 11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing now. Burrow on 1st down. So the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. 11, 11.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. He hits his target, Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Marquise Goodwin as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
There you go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, hey. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Lockett, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, we got to go score.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Here we go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. It's caught. Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Hey, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Lance throwing out wide for Samuel.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Now Lance throwing on second down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards that time for number 19.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Lance to throw it.
This will be caught at Samuel. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And Big Fella stepped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
15 for the Niners there and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and now it's second down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
In motion comes the tight end left. Up the middle they go with Sanders. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's third down. Throwing his Lance on third down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think you'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown. But the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11,
And they'll send the slot in motion left. First down. Here's Burrow. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. The slot man in motion right. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready?
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
12.
And the slot man goes in motion left. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, and they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Walker now at 1st and 10. He'll get this to about the 38.
Like all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
12.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Ready? 11 Common. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. 11.
Lockett in motion right. Now it's Burrow. And Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
empty. 11 empty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11,
Slot man moves right. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down.
11 empty. Hey, 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Go.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
A nice run there by Sanders on first down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Another run with Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That's GGS.
Strike. Check. Strike.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, they'll likely put an end to this thing. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Niners,
the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week as they will take on the Washington Commanders.
meanwhile for the Seahawks, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try to get back to their